Hey Danites, and welcome to another unboxing video, and this week we're still not doing another one of the primes. We are doing one of the others that I mentioned in the video last time, and this time it's another G1 classic, and this is a very special one because it's one I always wanted as a kid, but also it came from a very special place, so let's get into it. So yes, the figure I am talking about is Trailbreaker, original G1, came in the arc with the first generation of Autobots, the ones that crash landed in the mountain and were buried for millions of years. He is, yeah, as original a Transformer as you can get in my eyes. Very cool figure. One I never had when I was a kid, so when I had the opportunity to get this, I took it. And also, he comes from a very special place. So a few weeks ago, myself, my wife, my daughter, and my friend's family, we all went down to London. We went to go see the Paddington show, which, as a diversion, definitely go see the Paddington show. It is really good, really well done. But also, since it had opened, I made the subtle suggestion, not so subtle, that I could get to go to the Transformers shop in Battersea Power Station. So I did, and it is awesome. I'll put some pictures on the screen and stuff. It's a fantastic place for Transformers fans. Like, I cannot afford to spend a long time in there. There was so much that I wanted to buy. Predaking, Omega Supreme, Triptychon, there were all sorts of stuff. But I definitely wanted to walk out with at least one t-shirt and at least one figure, so I ended up with two t-shirts, a figure, which is Trailbreaker, and a copy of what I thought was a special edition comic book that was a telling of how Battersea Power Station becomes the latest Titan in the Transformers canon. However, that's not what I got. What I actually got, and again this is another tangent, was I got the first issue of the Skybound comic book with a limited edition cover of Battersea Power Station. So I've now got that same issue of the comic book twice, just one with a limited edition cover. I'm not impressed about that. I didn't realise that at the time. I possibly should have opened the comic book and actually read the first couple of pages so I could have figured that out. That's on me. It is what it is. But hey, it's fine. So, Trailblazer. Okay. Let's do this. He obviously, as you can see, is in more modern packaging than Gears was last time. He's from Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron, so he's part of an older range. He's not part of the Age of the Primes things, but like I say, he was £25, and I think that is going to be well worth it. And like I say, original G1. So let's do this thing. Do that. Do that. It should be enough. What's that? That's interesting. Right, instructions. Don't need that. Alright. I recognise that. That is a thing you used to get in the original G1 Transformers, like back when I was a kid and first got into collecting them, and you used to put this over the back of the box and it would reveal stuff. Now I think if we do that on that, it will actually reveal stuff. I'm not sure that's going to work on camera, but I will give it a try now and see if I can get into the bloody thing. This is something I'm definitely not going to be carrying, but let's have a look. Now, there is, like, in this section here, there's some red bits, and this makes it look redder, stand out more, but that's it. That's pointless. Alright. Right. Oops. Getting out of this. Okay. Right, standard instructions again. There are 18 steps to transforming Trailbreaker. So yeah, so apparently this bit clips onto his back like that. Right, this bit apparently fits over his hand. No, other hand. Wow, this is tight. I can't get this in. Yeah, there we go. It's quite a bit more force. Right, because he's one of the various Generation 1 Transformers that only had the one hand. So his other hand was some sort of weapon, or, well, in the Autobots case, they were never tended to be weapons. They could convert between weapons and other things, but his is like, I think it's shown in the G1 cartoon as like a fire extinguisher or something, but they all had sort of similar things. Sometimes it was a permanent attachment, like on Trailbreaker. Other times the hand would retract and they would get, it would retract and swap over, kind of similar to how Optimus Prime's Energon Axe will come out and do that. I like the little cannon here, all the extra accoutrement on Trailbreaker's back. I think there we go. He looked a bit weird. He just needed his body readjusting. Right. So that's him. Trailbreaker. Again, I will try and see if I can transform him without the instructions. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, he, like I say, he came on the original crashed Ark that the Autobot / Cybertron on. He's one of the original Transformers. He features throughout the entire first season, and I'm pretty sure into the second season. I believe he was supposed to have been killed during the Battle of Autobot City, but you never actually see that. It's just his toy wasn't available anymore, so they kill him off. But there's a bunch of the Autobots that are either not killed off on screen and you just see their bodies being dragged about, in the case of like Wheeljack and someone else, can't remember. And then there's a bunch of them that were just killed and you never see it. So he was one of the ones that was killed and you never see it. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. Again, good weighty figure as always. So hopefully it should be relatively easy to transform. I think it will be. Right, first things first, I'm pretty sure we have to take that off. I'm guessing in this instance that counts as his weapon. Right, so first things first, these things on the back, they start. So you've got the things on the back. Pop that out, fold them back in is a good place to start. Now, does his head move back? I think his head moves back. I think that's the back of him done. Right, summit. Yeah, there we go. His head folds back in like that. That does that. Head does that. I'm guessing they turn round. His feet turn round like that. So the wheels come down. Oh, maybe not. Legs fold in. No, his legs must stay like that to be able to do the transformation. Otherwise the wheels won't go down. So that must be right. This leg is a bit stiff. Okay, so that must go like that. Right, so found some clips. I thought I found some clips. Yeah, they go in Like that. That goes in. Right. So obviously those are the rims for the rear wheels. I've definitely done something wrong. These arms are supposed to go fold in. Right. It's supposed to look something like that, but without the wheels coming. So I've done something wrong with his arms. I'm just not 100% sure exactly what that is. Now, I wonder if his arms are supposed to go under the front, this area here. That would actually make quite a lot of sense. Let's try and get these back, his feet back in the right place. Right, that looks kind of right. It's just the front bit that's definitely wrong. And I don't know how to fix the front bit. It may be time for the instructions, folks. In fact, it is time for the instructions, folks. No, I'm actually not that far off, you know. There we go. The underside looks rubbish. It really does look cack. But that's it. That's him. That is him transformed into his four-wheel drive Land Rover truck mode thing. Not 100% sure how you would describe what Trailbreaker transformed into, because it looks like it's one of them pickup trucks that has the cover on the back of the flatbed, so kind of defeats the purpose of being a pickup truck. Yeah, so that's him as is. His gun goes on top. It's not a terrible transformation. I mean, I did most of it. I just had his hands going the wrong way. That's the only thing I did. So I think that's pretty good. Again, nice weight figure. The wheels roll just about. So yeah, I think that looks really cool. He seems really small in vehicle mode. I don't know about... It's like you seem quite tall in robot mode, and then in vehicle mode, really small. Maybe it's just my old eyes. I don't know, but it's a bit weird. So yeah, but that was Trailbreaker transformed. Let's get him transformed back, and we'll have some final thoughts. There we go. That is Trailbreaker. Cool figure. Again, nice, simple one. Like, compared to Gears from last time, I think this is probably the next step up. Not quite as easy to transform, but still very cool. And like I say, it's one of the original G1 figures. If you haven't got him by now, definitely recommend this version of the figure. And I definitely recommend going down to the Transformers store if you are in London. It is very cool in there. There's lots of cool stuff. I wound my wife up by saying I was going to buy a Transformers themed suit. She was not impressed. I did not buy it, to be fair, but it was funny to wind her up. But yeah, I really like Trailblazer. I think he's very cool. He had the ability back in the day to he had some special ability, and I can't remember what the special ability was. I think he had the ability to, like Hound, he could project holograms, but he wasn't as good as Hound as it, but he was more... Oh no, force fields, that was it. Trailbreaker could create force fields to protect the other Autobots. So, yeah, he's a good, like, support character like that, but he was also really good. He became good friends with Sparkplug and Spike, because I distinctly remember them sat helping the Autobots with like a reconnaissance mission in Trailbreaker, and Spike made some comment like, "Look, they had no hands," and Trailbreaker's like, "I'm the one driving." So, yeah, but yeah, very cool figure. Really glad I got him. Not quite sure where he's going to go on the shelf, but yeah, as a version of G1 Trailbreaker, very cool. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. See you then.